up with so much weirder than that.
Come up with a new discovery that Erin can set up a Christmas tree in the corner, a fake one, and leave it up all year long, and it becomes an Easter tree.
Okay, I would like to point out, though, this is because of Zoe, because
4th of
I'm
July
not
tree.
allowed to take down decorations for one holiday until there are decorations to replace them for the next.
Thanksgiving.
So essentially, that means in July we'll be decorating for Halloween.
This is the funny thing, the only holiday that's not celebrated is Arbor Day.
Where the tree would somehow make sense.
All right.
Okay, you got to stick with us. Today's test kitchen
Oh, gosh.
is perhaps the most terrifying thing that we have ever attempted.
If you ate this, you'd have to go talk to someone in your church about it. Okay, that's all we're going to say.
That's going to be good.
Oh my God, you never say anything like this.
All right, half the state is on fire. I don't know how this happened.
Gosh, I know, right?
Well, US 40 is still closed. This is the one that's between Duchesne and Wasatch counties.
Yeah.
And that's the Dollar Ridge fire. 42,000 acres. And boy, this is encouraging to go. We're 4% contained.
I got to tell you, I feel I have such devotion and such admiration for the fighters.
Firefighters right now, not only is it 103 degrees outside, and you're in fire,
Yeah.
you know, and they're struggling right now. They're trying to save 30 homes. And so it's just like, you've
And your
got
life
to be kidding
and your
me.
life is in the way. Not in the way. Your life is at danger. Plus, all the people cooking the food for them, and all the people delivering water, and all the airplanes dropping their stuff.
We love you. Thank you
We do.
very, very much.
Very much.
But seriously, I think like half the state is on fire right now, and they say that a lot of these smaller groups have already run out of like their fire budget for the year.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's going to be fun.
You want to tell me? You want me to tell you about the stamp?
Yes, please.
All right. So the federal government decided, postal office decided to. They sell those forever stamps. Mm-hmm. You know what those are?
These are the ones that you pay a price, and then you can use them forever and ever and ever, no matter how much the price of a stamp does go up.
Like stamps are going to exist in like 3 years. Although we do love postal people. We do. Seriously, we
Our
do.
post office guy is like amazing.
He is amazing.
So stop.
So anyway, so they said let's do a Statue of Liberty stamp, and they
That
did.
seems like a given, right?
know,
I mean,
I
it's our nation's symbol. It's beautiful, Lady Liberty.
So you know, someone goes, yeah, let's do that. Bob, take care of that.
Go get some, expensive graphic designer, and they came up with a really pretty picture,
They
right?
got one, yeah, they got one. The only little thing about her is that Lady Liberty looks a little sultry, and even some say sexy.
I've seen the Statue of Liberty, and she's
She's
pretty
not.
straight ahead. She's
Yeah.
got the strong Roman nose, the direct
She's got
gaze.
chains around her sandals. She's moving forward, and she's not being sexy.
So did this guy just put a spin on it, or?
No, so finally they did some research, and they found out that the picture they used of the face of the Statue of Liberty actually was the replica that is in Las Vegas.
New York Casino, yeah. You're kidding me. They didn't know the difference between the actual image of Lady Liberty on Ellis Island
Somebody didn't.
and the ripoff that's down at the New York Casino.
Here's the problem.
Oh my good Lord. Yes?
The creator of the statue in Vegas
yeah.
owns the rights to it.
Copyright law is a nightmare.
It is.
This is everything that we focus on every single day, is making sure that we're not violating copyright law
Right.
for pictures and video.
Right.
You have to be super careful.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and judges have been ruling very strongly on the side of photographers.
Funny, she should mention that.
So what was the lawsuit about?
Well, since they started selling them in 2011, they've sold $70 million worth
Wow.
of the stamps with the wrong Statue of Liberty with a person's picture of a
Sexy
statue
lady.
that they don't have the rights to. $3.5 million.
Well, that's not bad if you think about how much they made.
They
but
made
it seems
70.
like a big fat chunk of money.
Right.
So basically, the artist at this point is going, "Thank you, this is awesome."
This is so much better than the paycheck I got before. This is unbelievable.
Oh, by the way,
I'm going to mail a letter to my mom.
a thank you note. By the way, our dining room table today brought to you by Brio Technologies, your experts in lighting, sound, and video. If you want to create a media wall for your business that is going to set you apart from everybody, BrioAudiovisual.com. They're amazing.
All right, so let me just ask you this.
Baby story?
Okay, so can you do this in a way, quickly, in a way that's not going to make us cry?
I'm going to try.
I-
This is
I-
a baby.
You guys keep commenting on this. I've become a crier. And I don't know why. It's like I get teary-eyed.
It's because we're talking about babies. You have to.
I don't ugly cry or anything. It's just like...
I'm not a good crier. I'm an ugly crier, I'm afraid. But this one's pretty amazing.
Okay.
Larissa McCullum. She was the part of a Montana couple who was told their baby was not expected to live. And if he did, he would have complications.
But she's pregnant, right?
Yes. And what the Montana doctor said was, I think their only shot at getting your little one out alive is we want to send you down to University of Utah Hospital. And Todd and I went there for our twins.
From where?
Montana. You know, we went there because they had a level 5 nursery, and we needed to make sure that there was no high risk
issues, yeah.
So the McCullums got in the car and began driving.
From Montana.
And this is brutal. They said, her Montana doctors, he has a 5% chance of ever being discharged from a hospital.
You're doing it to me.
We expect many complications, developmental delays, physical complications, all kinds of things. And Larissa and her husband said, we don't care. This baby is going to be okay. We're going to do this. We're going to drive down to Utah. We're going to get this done. 8-hour drive, right?
8 hours?
Now, she's having contractions, but she's like, okay, I can do this.
Drive faster.
I'm tough. I'm from Montana.
Drive faster.
And just as they cross the Idaho border into Utah, her water breaks.
That's
now,
like 2 hours away, right?
Up in tiny rural Utah. And
there are more vets than doctors.
so McCullen's husband pulls over. He calls 911. On the other end of the call is Garland City Police Chief Chad Sophie, who responded immediately. He says, my first thought is, I'm going to be the first responder. Crap, where are my gloves? Okay, do I have everything? Because they trained,
It's going to be messy.
Fortunately, the ambulance was the next thing to arrive, and they've got her in the ambulance, and they're just making a beeline for the closest hospital, which is Bear River Health Hospital.
Okay.
And she literally gives birth 60 seconds away from the hospital on the off-ramp. And she said everyone was kind of on high alert getting ready for this delivery.
Well, what about the kid?
This is Dr. Miller at the hospital.
What about the child?
And baby Abel made his arrival. Now, here's the thing. Dr. Miller, who took care of mother and son at the hospital, said all the complications the Montana doctors had been expecting never made manifest.
So you're going to cry now.
There was nothing wrong with Abel. He was in perfect health, and that they were able to go home to Montana within 3 days of his birth. Now, the doctor, who is, of course, a doctor and a man of science, says this is a miracle. Science doesn't explain how this is happening. This is just so special.
Good. Thank you so much.
Best story ever.
I do this, but you know, this does not evaporate watery eyes. This is just stupid.
Do you want me to talk about New Millennium Financial while you recover?
No, I want to.
Okay.
Because if your life is in a mess, financial, let's not say a mess. Let's just say you don't know where you're going. You got a 401k over here, maybe you got equity in your house. Maybe your other kid, you decided not to go to college and join the service instead. So it's changed things for you. Do you want to figure out where you're going, how you're going to get there, and how long it's going to take? New Millennium Financial can do it for you.
And you don't have to be a millionaire. As a matter of fact, millionaires already know how to handle their money. It's the rest of us that need somebody to ask the right questions. So you can go to utahsfinancialplanner.com.
Are you ready?
Are we really going to do this?
It's called Todd's Test Kitchen
I can feel my
for
blood
a reason.
thickening already.
This is a mythic sandwich, a sandwich.
Of legend.
It is.
Mystery.
So let's go to Todd's Test Kitchen.
We're brought to you by Fink & McGregor, Mortgages Made Simple. Just head to fink-mcgregor.com. Take 4 minutes to answer some questions, and you'll get a great idea about mortgages that you're eligible for. And by Stay Fit Wellness Clinic. Go get a personalized health analysis. This is the time to get back in shape, feel better, feel younger, and without a ton of new medications at stayfitwellnessclinic.com.
Welcome to Todd's Test Kitchen. Are you really pulling the trigger on this
We're doing it. We're pulling the trigger on this.
There's one key ingredient.
Yeah, show them. The kernel.
Bucket of chicken.
You know what the problem with ordering this is? You say, hey, I'll have an 8-piece, and they go 12-piece. And I'm like, yeah. So now the demonstration.
He does draw the line at about 32 pieces. He's like, this is it. That's all I can do.
Brace yourselves. Here we go.
It is the infamous Kentucky Fried Chicken Skin-wich.
Thank you, me. We're here in Todd's Test Kitchen to make something, I don't know, infamous? Is it an urban legend?
It is the story of myth and legend, because originally this came out of an advertisement that people circulated claiming that Kentucky Fried Chicken had created a skin-wich, which would be basically the crispy skin, which is what we all eat, Kentucky Fried Chicken for. And after it was turned out to be a hoax, everyone was deeply disappointed because
Yeah.
it was like, no, I was ready for this sandwich.
Skin-wich.
And so there were enterprising few. There were a few that were not willing to give up. There were some that said, I will make this skin-wich.
I climbed to the highest mountain and went to a monastery, and there a monk gave me the secret.
You really talked to somebody about made this?
No, I just, okay.
All right, the first part is pretty simple. I always like the thigh.
Take all
now, wait a
this-
minute, why aren't we using
just this
extra crispy?
No, what are you, pagan?
Okay, so you delicately remove as much as you can.
Right.
Like so.
Not too much meat, you know.
Oh, heaven forbid.
Okay, all right, that looks good.
Okay.
Okay, so we have that.
So we've got that set, right?
Yeah, now-
Good.
I did that with 8-piece meal.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, my gosh. That is terrifying. Really? We're making a sandwich out of this?
Yes.
Okay.
The weird thing is, this stuff probably falls off the chicken all day long at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And it just lands in the fryer, like on the counter.
Right?
And they probably like just throw it away.
No, they push it aside into the Todd and Erin thing.
That would be amazing. Seriously.
All right. So what we're gonna do is, I don't care if it lands on the floor.
Yeah, you would still eat it.
Right?
I know, right? Okay, so next step, the bun, right?
Right, the bun. All right, so
you want a good sturdy bun.
go to the bun.
You want a good sturdy bun because, God, look at my hands.
Oh, gross. All right, what we need is mayonnaise because
Oh, yeah.
right down here, right down
Okay.
there.
Now, would I?
Oh, that's. We could go more, but that's enough.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
No,
Both sides.
both sides. What are you skimping on us?
My blood has.
It's
turned
called
to-
cardiac arrest, not cardiac probation. Okay.
My blood is now a solid. Okay. Just looking at this.
Now.
The pickles, because you want that piquant bite.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
Sure. How many pickles do I want?
I'm gonna let you decide that.
Okay. This has got to be the only mitigating factor against grease. I'm going to add just a couple extra here.
Oh no! The balance is so important, lady.
Oh, I think the balance is going to be there, baby. Trust me.
Oh, it just.
You know, it actually looks really pretty. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It just feels wrong.
I know, but it's really kind of
Oh
pretty.
my gosh!
Right?
Just the process of
Do you think
that.
Do you think they sit and they like accidentally make extra crunchy bits that fall on the floor so that they can consume it?
I don't
bet
think on the floor probably, but
Well, not on the floor, but you know, like on the counter. Like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen.
here's the topper on this one.
That's really pretty.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, that is one perfect.
No, that's a tail.
No,
there's bones in it.
No, there's no bones. This is all just batter.
Okay.
Batter right there
All right.
on the side.
Yeah. Okay. So you're good, Zach. All right. So now the
Here we
project is here.
Oh,
My goodness. Oh my goodness.
Flick that the other way.
Okay.
All right, really? Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Here we go.
There's coffee. There's coughing of emotion.
There is.
Okay.
Hey, Zach, you go in the living room, okay?
Thank you, dude.
Thanks, bud.
That's our son.
That's our
He's
Zach.
adorable. There was juice on the table and he was going to have it. He didn't care what we were shooting. Ah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait. We should plate it, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah, because you know
Right.
that's going to make it all kinds of more civilized at this point, right?
And you know what time it is
Yeah.
now, don't you? It's
Yeah.
time,
Oh
wait,
Okay.
for the taste.
There's only one thing left to do. This, of course, is the infamous KFC Skin-wich.
Ladies first. Okay. Once again, the skin, the pickles, dill, of course, and mayonnaise. 1, sure, 2, 3. Wow.
We are so screwed. This is delicious. I haven't even swallowed my first bite and I want more.
Yeah, it scares me. This is the only food I want to eat the rest of my life.
So I could be a prisoner on death row. And they'll be like, what do you want to eat, Mr. Caller? And you're like, I gotta have the Skin-wich.
Well, they better get me in prison really fast because I'm not going to live long eating this. This is like the death penalty.
I don't care.
Keep eating these.
I will die.
All right, we did it. All right, there you
You
go.
wanted, you know you wanted.
We're brought to you by Stay Fit Wellness Clinic. If you're tired of feeling sick and tired, it's time to make an appointment with Dr. Bowden for a new holistic health plan to make you feel better, lose weight, sleep well at stayfitwellnessclinic.com. And by Magic Wash with 2 locations in South Ogden and Layton. Come in for the ceramic car wash that keeps your car cleaner longer by sheeting all the dirt and the water off your nice shiny finish.
Okay. Let me check your pulse.
Literally, my blood is now a solid rather than a liquid. But it was so good. Why did we think it would be so good? And it was.
I don't know.
You're going to have to do this for yourself, you know.
Oh,
you are.
my
And make sure you
gosh.
get all the crunchy bits, too.
Don't use extra crispy. That's wrong.
Yeah, that could
That's unhealthy.
that'd be too rich for your palate.
That's right.
All right, are you ready for I Did Not Know That?
Is this brought to us by PC Laptops?
Why, it is. Did you know that they have desktops and laptops that start at $7.99? And, of course, they offer lifetime service and parts guarantee.
But wait, if you're looking for a monster computer like we got, and you
Holy
want
cow.
it liquid cooled, what?
I cannot tell
They
you
can
this
do
stuff.
all of that stuff.
Yeah, Dan, the laptop man, is the dark master of laptops, and this man can create stuff that you can't begin to imagine. We're actually afraid of our own computer, but it's so awesome.
So if you're going to be entry level or you're looking for the big kahuna, he can help you out. Okay,
PCLaptops.com. All
things
right.
I did not know.
Did you know that Harvard,
Harvard.
they've got their fancy 8.9% admittance
Harvard
rate.
yard, park your car.
Less than 10% get into Harvard.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all the people who...
Fancy
yeah,
dancy,
okay.
8.9% admittance rate.
Right.
Walmart, only 2.6% of Walmart applicants for employment are accepted.
Wait a minute. You're telling me...
Walmart has a lower acceptance rate than Harvard.
I've known some real idiots who went to Harvard. I've met some real winners.
Okay, here's your next one.
That's interesting. Okay.
I did not know that. Vending machines are bigger threats to humanity than sharks.
How so? Oh, it's because of the bad food. You're eating bad food out of the
you're
vending
twice
machine.
as likely to be killed by a vending machine than a shark. And I'm a little unhappy now because where's Discovery Channel's like vending machines week?
Weak,
You know,
right?
like the killer appliances.
So
And primarily,
explain this.
Primarily, this is from the vending machines falling over and crushing people. Because think about it, that one time all you wanted was that stupid bag of potato chips and you didn't have any other change. And then the edge just catches on that one little loop.
Right.
And so you start violently rocking it, trying to dislodge said potato chips. And apparently, it's got a weaker ratio of top heavy than people knew.
Well, the new ones are probably heavier and heavier, right?
Yeah, because they have more complications and more fancy stuff in them. And
So if you actually combine Shark Week and Vending Week together...
you could be eating a snack while being horribly murdered by the vending machine and the shark.
Okay. All right, now I know that.
If I could have a snack while I die, I would.
Why not?
I'd feel better about it. I'm not
Something
going to lie.
crisp,
This is
some
the
savory.
This is a word that is actually in the Webster's Dictionary.
Okay.
The blob of toothpaste that sits on your toothbrush.
Is called a blob
Now,
of toothpaste.
There's your toothbrush, the little dot you put right here.
And you always notice on television commercials, they always go, grrr.
Yeah, it's got that pretty
it's
little
like
swirl.
an S. No one
It's
does
called
that.
a nurdle.
They named it.
A nurdle. N-U-R-D-L-E. Nurdle.
Why?
It has a name.
It has a name.
All right, now this is time for the Schadenfreude moment of the day, and I'm
Yeah.
very excited by this. It's brought to you by Fink and McGregor Mortgages Made Simple. Fink and McGregor, if you go to fink-mcgregor.com, you will find all manner of options for you. It's just amazing. We actually sent friends who listened to us this time, and they saved over $10,000 on their closing costs thanks to their mortgage from Jeff Stout at Fink and McGregor.
Schadenfreude moment. What was that?
Schadenfreude.
What?
Schadenfreude is the
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude is the term that means pleasure
Right.
in the misery of others. It's a German word.
Oh.
So you see the misfortune of others, and you
Like
take
the
great pleasure in it.
IRS. Like the IRS.
But this one in particular, I feel very comfortable with
I
my
take it as
Schadenfreude.
Southern Africa. There's a gentleman down there, and he has a reserve, and it's 20 square miles. 20 square miles. Can you imagine how big that is? He's got all kinds of wild animals on. He takes care of them.
Endangered species,
He
all kinds of
protects
things.
them. He's got some rhinoceroses. Rhinoceroses are in a lot of trouble. They have to be
Plus, they're hard to pronounce when you say it in a plural fashion.
rhinoceri,
Uh-huh.
like cacti. So anyway, the guy is like sitting there and he's worrying about them constantly. They put out patrols to look for poachers and stuff like that. Well, this group of poachers came in with high-powered rifles, with silencers, poachers.
Jeez.
They came in with saws. And
So they were totally ready.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Axe and wire cutters for the horns.
Right.
Oh, they had
Food.
enough food to last them for several days, so they were
Right.
really planning on just wiping
Yeah.
through the little population.
Now, one thing about this group of animals that live in this reserve is you kind of look out for each other. Yeah, you kind of look. The poachers were looking for the rhinoceroses. The lions were looking for the poachers. And
May
they
I-
found them.
May I say the quote from the owner?
Yes, please.
We found enough body parts and 3 pairs of empty shoes that lead us to believe
That
that
maybe
the lions ate at least 3 of them.
3.
But it is a thick bush here on our preserve, and there could be more.
There could be more people.
Well, parts,
Who were...
bits of people. You know,
So
the
the
kind that the
landowner-
lions are like, yeah.
Yeah. Leave that for the hyenas. So anyway, so...
I know I shouldn't be smiling.
I know
I'm sorry,
we
it's
shouldn't.
wrong.
Illegal poachers going towards Pride of Lions.
Mm-hmm. And you know, the lions the whole time are going, do you think we're going to get a ticket for this?
You think we're in
Is
trouble?
this like
Are we in
poaching?
trouble? Are we? No, we're heroes. We're heroes. Let's go get some more poachers. All right,
Alrighty.
you guys.
Don't forget about this. If you just share the show today, if you're on Facebook with us, we would love to see you do that. That gets you dinner for 4 at Christopher's Prime Steakhouse. We draw a winner every Friday. It doesn't matter when you're watching this. It could be January. We still draw every
And
Friday.
if you want to see the other shows, all you have to do is go to.
Todd and Erin Collard on YouTube.com.
You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning on the Todd and Erin Daily Stream.
Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's a great German term, and it sounds sinister. I mean, that's where you're like,